So we just got done profiling the Spiral deck list, and in that deck list, his round 1 opponent was playing a Transformation side deck for Mekk-Knight Invoked. And for those of you that might not know this, Transformation side decks were something that existed a very long time ago in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically, it grants you the ability to use your side deck, these 15 cards, to change the main deck's engine and change the way that you play the game against your opponent. It basically is a mentality that would put your opponent on tilt, and you're already playing a going second deck. The theory behind this engine in this deck grants the player the ability to go into a going first deck. Now, I haven't seen anything like this actually in today's game. This was actually something really cool, and I actually wanted to take a look at this. So, what's up, guys? I'm Cold here. We're going to be fancying my interest today, as I like to say. I think this is one of the coolest fucking concepts that I have seen in a long time. Though the deck is just your standard Mekk-Knight Invoked with 100% more Droll and Lockbird in the main deck, but you can count it up as it's an interesting theory for citing in the Trickstar engine. Like I said, the ability to play a going second deck and the ability to know that your opponent's doing this and try to force you to go first and sign into another engine, it's undoubtedly amazing thinking. And I gotta give credit where credit's due to this man. I think that this was wonderful. Probably one of the fucking coolest things that we've seen. So, cheers, sir. You've caught the interest of the big purple man. We'll say that. It's not every day that you see somebody come up with something crazy like this. It's actually not all that interesting or all that rare that I have 2 decks in the same day then 2 people played each other, let alone fucking round 1. So, some points here from our young duelist friend. The reason he built this deck is they're both strong. Game 2, whether you win or lose, they will always make you start. And Trickstars want to go first. Also, they never see it coming, and the cards they side in their deck, because they side for these 2 decks, are different. So, yeah, it's very true. The overlapping cards that you're going to be siding for Mekk-Knight Invoked have nothing to actually do with Trickstars. So if you're taking advantage of this situation, and you're just boarding out your Mekk-Knight engine and dropping these in, fucking value town. You know what I mean? Like, actually no reason here. So we'll get into his match breakdown here in a second. But first, we have to go through the deck profile. So, triple Alistar the Invoker, triple Asher Blossom, triple Droll and Lockbird, and triple Ghost Ogre. We're already on 9 hand traps. It's fine. We can take out another engine. 2 Mekk-Knight Blue Sky, 1 Indigo Eclipse, and triple Purple Nightfall. Sometimes I always think that this is like Indigo Nightfall. Alright, spells. Triple Cosmic Cyclone, triple Invocation, 2 Magical Meltdown, 2 Mind Control, triple Desires, 1 Regeki, triple Scapegoat, triple Terraforming, and 2 Trench Tribute. Man, now that I look at this, this man's already basically a Trickstar deck. We got the Scapegoats in here, we got the Droll and Lockbirds in here. This man really did put a lot of time and effort into designing this hybrid, I think. Especially with just a lot of the choices that are already existing in the main deck. I like that. Now let's see here. Extra deck. 1 Underclock Taker, 1 Holy Angel, 1 Saruja, 1 Proxy Dragon, 1 Ningresu, 1 Linkuriboh, 1 Link Spider, 1 Ib, 1 Firewall, 1 Decode, 1 Borload, 1 Purgatrio, 2 Makaba, and 1 Malangelica. Interesting choice on the Malangelica, but it has consistency with the deck, I understand. And then the side deck down here, triple Cadenia, 1 Lilybell, triple Licorice, triple Light Stage, 1 Judgment, 1 Warning, and triple Trickstar Reincarnation, taking advantage of the flanking side deck mechanic, smoke screening into something completely different. You guys should really do some research into the smoke screening of switching the engines in the deck. Like I said, it's actually been a hot minute since we've had this in the game as a relevant strategy, and I definitely think it's cool. Maybe I'm just excited to see something from the old days. So, we have a fresh tournament report from our young duelist out there, and that is really cool. Alright, so round 1. He played against Spiral. I won game 1. I set it in a Trickstar. He droned me, and all I had was hand traps and a scapegoat. He had all the extenders and got big fast. He never seen a Trickstar, so game 3 was a surprise. I double reincarnation his hand and resolve goats for game. Alright, cool. So we're XO at this point. Fucking, that Spiral player got fucking wrecked. Double reincarnation? Man, he didn't even have the draw on Lockbird to fucking finish it off. Take me out to dinner before you fucking finish. Jesus Christ. Game 2 was the Mekk-Knight Mirror against a player from Voltage Games. He was nice. I set it into Trickstars game 2 and 3. We went to game 3, but ultimately I won because he couldn't get past my Borreload in turn 4 of time. I normal summoned a Droll, made a Link Karibo, and he couldn't attack because he had 0. Ooh, actually, that's kind of cool. Borreloading up and putting a Link Karibo in the way is pretty good. Let's see here. Round 3 was against Draco. It was tight, and I sided in Trickstar game 2 and 3. He won in game 3 in time because with anti-spell, and he torrentialed my goats. Aww. So we're X1 now, it's fine. 2-1 is not a bad record. Round 4 I played against Pendulum FTK. He FTK'd me game 1. I ogred and killed him in game 2. And I made Purgatrio game 3 and killed everything instead of Torrential. Blew up my field with his Pendulum Summon, and I won. So now we're 3-1. Alright, cool. So, we've actually played a very diverse meta here. Draco, the Mirror Match, Pendulums, Spirals. Not bad. Round 5, I played against Mekk-Knight Invoked. I won game 1. He made me start. I sided in Trickstars. He won game 2. Game 3, I Droll reincarnationed him, and he scooped. Man. you guys love Trickstar reincarnation, right? Totally fair and balanced engine, especially when you're siding into it here, right? Like, fucking free value. Round 6 was quick. He played Trickstars. I killed him game 1. He shipped bricks game 2 after I sided. He couldn't wrap his head around the smoke screen. I resolved goats and won X1. So right now we're 5-1. That's actually pretty impressive. I gotta give this man some credit though. Taking advantage of a mirror match like that to put your opponent on tilt. Like I said, you guys, I should put a little bit of more theory and time into this because playing against players that cannot comprehensively understand this theory, they'll lose. It's a very punishing thing, and it does exactly what it needs to do in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Round 7, I played against Metalfoot Draco. He started, made a masterpiece, set and passed one in the same column between us. I summoned purple, got blue, searched 2. I baited out the masterpiece and ran him over. He scooped. Game 2, he had 3 diagrams. I had a set reincarnation to Cyclone. I ogred the first one, Cyclone the 2, reincarnation the 3rd, and resolved goats and won. Alright, cool. So we're X1 at this point. That was actually pretty cool. Round 8 was against Trickstar. I opened 3 Alistair, 1 Meltdown, 1 Goats, and top decked an Invocation. I was starting at a set 4 plus at least 1 was Reincarnation. He killed me next turn. Game 2 I started, he opened the nuts. I opened okay, all he had was hand traps. He locked me out of Torrential with Light Stage and killed me. X2. That's kind of sad, but there's not really much you can do about it. Sometimes your opponent's just better than you. Everyone always made me start game 2, or if I lost, I chose to start game 2. The look on their face was priceless, and he had a great time. He said, thanks for doing the deck profile. So, I do have to say, once again, the transformation side deck is something that you should not forget about. The theory, it definitely goes to show that time was put into this build. And we like innovation and things like that. A lot of the deck was designed with both engines in mind. As I said previously, Droll and Lockbird with the reincarnation engine is literally the fucking tits. And, you know, you're going to be dropping out your engine here, and this should be giving you, what, 7 and 6 should be 15? Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And you get to drop out 2 more cards of whatever you want to drop in. I think the 2 things that you can rotate between are these. But, I mean, these are only really going first, depending on what scenario you want to go with. But transformation theory, still very much alive. I do have to say, thanks for letting me profile this, Captain. It's actually really cool. Fucking see this again. But what do you guys think? Please. Don't you guys love innovation? Don't you guys love a little bit of spice on top of your day? You know, if you guys have anything that also tops, feel free to send it on over, and we will profile it, because I like cool things like this. Innovation is key. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel, and join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.